Welcome to Kibbutz Lotan, also in the middle of the desert. For 40 years, this kibbutz has been ahead of the curve in terms of ecology and sustainability. And now they're carrying it even farther forward into the future. You're going to see why in this next report.
I chose to move here to Kibbutz Lotan because I felt it's an amazing place, amazing community. I really like the values here in Kibbutz Lotan, the ecology, the connection to Judaism, and especially the things that you can just be yourself.
40 years ago, a group of pioneers, mainly from the Reform Judaism movement in English-speaking countries, had a dream of fusing spirit and earth in the heart of the desert.
It's all about a creative expression of Judaism and how we bring that into our daily life here on the community, the life cycle events and the yearly cycle events, and connecting that up, particularly when we connect it up to nature, I think.
And you know the saying, if you build it, they will come.
When I came here at the very beginning, I thought, wow, I've arrived at the Garden of Eden. There's sun every day of the year, the total opposite of England where I grew up. So it was, wow, it's the most fun time ever. If you can imagine, everyone is in their 20s. There's no babies, and there's no old people like me yet. So it's like sort of summer camp, really.
Kibbutz Lotan was ahead of its time, building a sustainable and ecological collective by turning trash into treasure.
We just really wanted to try and take responsibility for our trash. There was no recycling in Israel yet, and so we tried to come up with creative solutions. And because we had the central dining room, everyone ate in the dining room and kitchen. So basically all the raw materials goes there through the back door. You know, if it's the tin cans, if it's the glass bottles, the plastic, the cardboard, whatever. And within a few weeks, we started having mountains of all these raw materials. We think it's a mitzvah to use old tires, because otherwise they just turn into these mountains and they're really, really dangerous. They're a real problem. You can't put them in the landfill. So what we did is we started using these old tires as containers and pushing all of the garbage into the tires. And we got really, really good at playing with mud and covering the tires with mud. We started a children's playground in the in the eco park.
Tourists and local families alike can take part in an eco-tour. This colorful organic garden is proof that composting can create miracles.
This is sand, only desert sand, and you can't grow anything like vegetables in this kind of sand. And the things that you take leftovers, making it a compost, a rich soil, and that you can mix with this sand, and suddenly you have this special organic garden. This is a cycle because we take those vegetables and then we use it in the tea house, and then we take all the leftovers and make it a compost again. So it's also, the compost is high quality because the vegetables are high quality.
Waste is a human invention. There's no such thing as waste in nature, right? And so we're kind of copying what nature does, but doing it in a more efficient way. We're reducing soil erosion. We're reducing methane gas, which goes out into the atmosphere and causes climate change.
The bigger picture is energy efficient buildings, like this neighborhood that we built here. This is called the Eco Campus. We teach about growing organic vegetables, and natural building, and ecological design permaculture.
In the case of Kibbutz Lotan's future expansion plans, haste does not make waste.
We've seen a revolution here. This whole area, the agriculture has turned into the sunlight. This whole area now is solar energy. We want to also, on our kibbutz, we want to grow a big biogas unit, an area where we can take the organic waste from the dairy and from the kitchens of the kibbutzim in the area and turn it into methane, which then turn it into electricity, and that will go into the grid.